Imagine, if you will, an ordinary evening in the life of a young girl named Amelia. This is a tale not of the mundane, but of the uncanny. This particular evening, Amelia finds herself caught up in a playful chase with her feline companion through the familiar labyrinth of her home. A chase that leads her to a place seldom visited, the attic. Here, concealed behind a barricade of forgotten furniture, she stumbles upon something peculiar. An odd, out-of-place door, standing aloof and inviting curiosity. A wave of hesitation washes over her, yet the allure of the door, its mystery, its promise of secrets is far too compelling. With a deep breath, she reaches out, her hand trembling slightly as it makes contact with the cold doorknob. She turns it, and the door swings open. And so the ordinary turned extraordinary, as Amelia stepped through the door, not into another part of her home, but into the unknown. When Amelia opened her eyes, she found herself in a world unlike any she had ever seen. This was a realm of twisted shadows and eerie echoes where the air seemed to hum with an unnatural energy. It was as if reality itself had been peeled back to reveal a layer of existence that was never meant for human eyes. The sky, if you could call it that, was a swirling vortex of inky blackness, punctuated by streaks of crimson that seemed to pulse like the veins of some colossal beast. There was no sun, no moon, only a strange dim light that seemed to emanate from the ground itself, casting long and distorted shadows that danced and writhed in the corners of her vision. Strange, half-seen entities flit about, their forms indistinct and constantly shifting. They were not ghosts nor monsters as we understand them, but something else, something far more unsettling. They were the residents of this realm, the denizens of the demon world. Amelia understood then that she was not in her house anymore. She was in a different world, a demon realm. The air was thick with a sense of dread, yet also a strange kind of fascination. She was scared, yes, but also intrigued. Despite her fear, she decided to explore, hoping to find a way back home. In the heart of this demon realm, Amelia stood alone, surrounded by the unknown, her fear replaced by a growing determination. In the heart of the demon realm, seated on a throne of bones, was the Demon King. A figure of dread and awe, his presence was as chilling as the icy wind that blew through the darkened halls of his castle. It was into this court that Amelia, a girl of courage and wit, stumbled. Her heart pounded in her chest like a drum, her eyes wide with fear and determination. The Demon King, not accustomed to having humans in his realm, was intrigued by her. A flicker of amusement danced in his eyes, a spark of interest ignited by the unexpected visitor. "Curious," he murmured, his voice echoing through the vast chamber. "A human girl in my realm. How interesting." He proposed a deal, a bargain of sorts. If Amelia could solve his riddles, he would grant her safe passage back to her own world. If she failed, however, she would be condemned to remain in the demon realm for all eternity. With fear gnawing at her, Amelia found herself in a dire predicament. Yet she was not one to back down easily. She swallowed hard, squared her shoulders, and accepted the challenge. The stakes were high, the odds seemingly stacked against her. And so the game began, with Amelia's freedom hanging in the balance. The echo of the Demon King's laughter filled the room, a chilling reminder of the perilous journey that lay ahead. The Demon King, with a grin, posed his first riddle. His voice, a chilling whisper, echoed through the cavernous hall, the riddle woven with intricacies only a mind as twisted as his could conjure. Amelia, our brave protagonist, stood her ground. Her mind, a whirlwind of thoughts, began to unravel the riddle's layers. She sifted through her knowledge, her wisdom, the stories she'd heard and the books she'd read. Yet, the riddle remained an enigma. Each tick of the clock, each fleeting moment, amplified the tension in the room. The Demon King's grin, a haunting crescent in the dim light, grew wider with each passing second. The stakes were high, the pressure immense, and Amelia, her heart pounding, was locked in a battle of wit against time. The room echoed with the chilling laughter of the Demon King, his delight as palpable as the dread that filled the air. Time trickled away, the Demon King's grin widened, and Amelia, her mind racing, was yet to find the answer.